Hey guys, this is Mike with the Apoca Outpost. I'd like to welcome you to this video where today we are going to be talking about what we prefer when it comes to foam insulation on our container homes. Because I ended up hiring a company to put spray foam on one of our container homes. And the thing I really don't like about spray foam is one, I got to wait for the guy to come out and just spray it for us. But two, it's a little more expensive than what we generally use today, and I'm going to explain what I actually use. But three, it's really messy. We do tape down the area, but when it comes to metal studs, if the foam insulation gets onto the face of the metal stud, then we got to scrape it off or sand it off or something because the foam can really stick to it. And finally, I guess there's one last thing I really do not like about spray foam, is that you have all these gaps inside of the bubbles of the as you see there on the insulation. It's really bumpy in between the studs. That means there's a hollow void inside of the spray foam insulation in between the studs. Now when it comes to our foam insulation, the foam board we use, if you look here on this image, we use something called foamular NGX insulation. It runs about an R10 for every 2 inches. So you're running about an R5 per inch. So on a 2x4 stud, if we put those together, we have one 2-inch board and one 2.5-inch board, and then we have Reflectix in between the stud. And now when we do that, we actually have an R26 on our walls on a 2x4 wall because we have Reflectix and a 2.5-inch board and a 2-inch board of foam insulation. And what I like about this insulation that we do in our method with the foamular boards is that it's a solid, clean wall of foam board. We have no gaps in between the studs. Everything is very solid and very tight. And then also, what I like about it, it's just very clean. It's very clean compared to what the other spray foam does. And so I really appreciate having that higher R value, but also a cleaner install when I'm putting insulation on a wall. I really stand by the foamular board, guys. Now, not only does it actually have a good R value, I'm going to go on this web page here where I actually did some research on what is the difference between the R value of spray foam and the foam board. So I have an R26 on a 2x4 wall. And so if you actually go on here, a foam is about an R7 per inch if you use the closed cell spray foam. So that is the best of the best spray foam on the market, is an R7 per inch. So if you go my calculator here and you basically go to 3.5 inch stud times 7, you're at R24.5. So the foam board that I use from Home Depot here, this foamular board, and with the Reflectix insulation we're using, we are actually at an R26. But if we do spray foam for all 3.5 inches, which they usually don't, they only go about 3 inches. That's why we have such a nice little gap in between the studs. You're at only at an R24 or less, in my opinion. And it's more expensive. And so I went to a little calculator, but I've already had a price estimate. What it cost me to do the foamular insulation on my campers that I built, it actually only cost me around less than $2,000 to do it. Actually, it was about $2,500, I'll say, at the most. Now I went to the calculator here at 640 square feet for spray foam, and the best material is $2,500 just for the material alone if you want to install it yourself. Spray foam installation cost. So the installation cost is $2,800, but total cost is about $5,400. Now, I had a company that installed it for me, and the cost that they charged me was around $5,200. So it was a little bit less than the max cost on this. It was $5,200. So $2,500 for an R26 insulation on my walls, compared to over $5,000 for spray foam, and you're getting an 1 R value higher than what the spray foam is offering. So guys, that is what I recommend in this video, is that it takes a little bit longer to install the foam board, but you're getting a higher R value, and you're getting just a much more affordable installation cost to get foam board installed on your unit. But again, hopefully this video helps you guys out. I've been wanting to do a video like this because a lot of customers ask me to do spray foam, but I really don't like it. I'd say it's way overpriced, and it just doesn't give you enough R value, and I just say it's too messy. So that's why you like using this. It's a great product, and it's done us very well. If you have any questions, let me know, and please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.